Terrific playing. Bravo. I like it a lot. You probably didn't get to hear any of the Opus 131 coaching, did you, since you had to play? Some of the issues are a bit similar. I think, the pieces were written 10 years apart from each other. This is, whether this is late Beethoven or middle Beethoven or transition between the two, hard to say. But when we were talking about in the Opus 131, we were just sort of talking about the rich inner life, of having lived 20 years in deafness. And there's a kind of peace or sense of well-being, which it's almost impossible to imagine in the real world. It has to be almost something that is internal and comes from a kind of spirituality in the existence. So this Andante is so full of good feeling, isn't it? And I don't know, it was great what you did, but I found it like it's very small, but it was like it was too expressive. In this, I think it was just in the vibrato and a little bit when you did particularly that, because you have a lot of little portato. If you could vibrate everything, but keep the bow absolutely legato, and like these nodes, look for like a purity in the sound. Yeah, much nicer. Beautiful, very beautiful. Just the first note, find your resonance, because it doesn't quite have the glow that. That's right. And then then whatever that, when you get the sound spinning, then you can put just enough vibrato in it to kind of excite it a little bit more, but nothing that's nothing like that, right? Right, so I also hear just yeah. So yeah, that's a beautiful mood that you're playing with when you. To me, it feels. I was just sitting out there, but even when I come up on stage, maybe a hair shy in terms of sound. I don't know, it could. This is always so hard to know, because there's a kind of conversational thing. You're going to repeat the same notes that the cello just played. So cello leans on the G. You can do the same thing, right? It's a way of making the joint. Right, good. Yeah, that's good. It's kind of cool, go up on the G string. I wonder if just the feeling that you want is just to suspend, right? I wonder if it's on a down bow, and then then you can just kind of fall off it afterwards. So I'm intimidated to say anything to a pianist with all these fantastic pianists around here, but this sounded great to me. Now here, I think that the left hand here could be more expressive. Yes, and then this between the two of you now, just da da dee da dee bum pee da dee da dum bum pa. Very conversational. Right? So I think, can you see here, Nathan? So those three statements, you want to build the phrase, but also and play a little ping pong between you at the same time. Right? Do both. Right? Let's do it for the last time. I thought that was a great opening. Is that? Hold us. Okay, good. Beautiful. Very, very good. So, where's the principal voice?
Where?
After the fermata, after the A fermata.
On the piano. Oh, the A. No, I have the principal voice.
And then all the way through?
No, and then it's piano.
Yeah. It's actually, in a way, it's a little bit of a trick question because it's really hard to say, isn't it? I mean, I think maybe what we want here is to delineate the voice. What's the next phrase going to be? How does it relate to this phrase? After the fermata.
The next fermata?
Yeah, we have another fermata coming up, and then what's the next?
What the piano had in the right hand.
Right. So, okay. So yes. So what we've got is we've got two lines of polyphony going here, right? And the cello starts it, and it feels sort of like a cello line, right? And then maybe the piano takes over in the middle with the crescendo. Then we have a fermata, and then the music repeats absolutely note for note, except you're playing the piano part and he's playing the cello part. Right? So you can reverse the roles of importance, or I try doing like we do in quartets a lot, which is basically to get the listener to be able to hear two things simultaneously, so that they're aware of both lines. Right? So in a way, what you do is you separate your voices. Okay? Even though you're moving together a lot of the time, it's, yes. Yeah. So bring this up here. I think you definitely need to come up, right? And then here the cello will come up when he takes the same thing, right? Let's just try that. See, play the A harmonic. I mean, the A fermata. Right, good. I can't be at all sure about balance because of where I'm too close to him, but I think you can play this. I think you can play this more.
Okay.
A little bit more, right? And we'll still hear the cello without problem, right? Okay, right. I'll let him lead. Yeah, good. Yeah. Very good. I wonder, let's see, where was that? Those were completely inaudible. You made a diminuendo on them, but you see how, look at all the complication in the piano part. He's rising and all of that. I think if you lead into the trill, and you have the right idea here. I think this hairpin is a bigger deal. You could do a little bit more rubato. Dee da 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 dee da da dee. Right, right. Yeah, bravo. So the piano is intensifying during your trill, and I thought you were just maybe not coming along with him enough.
Okay.
And this, that I think is a bigger deal. It's at the end of a whole bar of crescendo. So like go way above piano. That's, I think I should have done it the other way. Yeah. How about just from just where the cello starts trilling? Right, that's another unusual Beethoven marking. It's hard to do the crescendo goes to the 16th. Okay, so again, there's a little rubato necessary to make that work, but that sounded great. How about right on the subito piano? What is that? Generous sound, keeps singing. Yeah, yeah. It's very beautiful what you're doing, and I like it. It feels a little bit Debussy-ish to me, like I want to hear this. Like play right here.
Oh,
I think.
so don't pedal through. I mean.
No pedal, but maybe very expressively in the bass. Yeah. Right, in other words, it's not just texture, but it's, yeah. And maybe something here also. It's amazing, it's beautifully played, but yeah, I could imagine a little more fingers in that, but let's go on. Yeah. Plonk, silence. 1, 2, silence. Right, so I think the timing of that, and final. You can delay it and just let us know that that's it. Okay, let's go on. Okay, good. Do it so well. I mean, some cellists play, and others. I don't know. I feel like do the bowing that you're doing, but I hear too much whole. And how about taking that like above the middle with a real dramatic gesture? It's a Good, right. And then don't release that E, just like a dog hanging onto a bone right to the end of the E, right? Okay, bravo. Yeah, that's very good. You've paid attention to the markings in the score. I like that. So I just wonder if maybe it's a little bit too brushed. How does it, like, play it for him in the piano when you take it over? Oh, I see. Yeah. I like the top. The top is good, but maybe it's not so legato here, right? There's something demonic about this movement, isn't there? So, yeah. Right, good. So, what's the non legato mean, in your opinion? It's a
Right on those two beats, I don't.
Yeah. He writes it, so we have to pay attention to it, but it's interesting. It's my own theory, right? But since he writes it so often, if you go through his music, you see it everywhere. He writes it all over the string quartets, too. What I've noticed, he always writes non legato at the most expressive moment. Someone recently told me, they said in the time of Beethoven, performers were so much in the habit of adding their own bowings so one of the theories is that it might just be kind of a reminder not to slur, because how natural it would be. just to slur that, right? But I think if you play separate bows, you can still brush it a little bit so that it's, I like the way you were playing. If you want to change the stroke there and try it, do you feel it? That it would,
Yeah,
that, see how that feels to do that. Yeah, but respect the diminuendo all the way to the end. So this is usually played with a little bit of lingering, but down, keep coming down. Don't make a crescendo here, right? Want to do, I'm not sure which bar, maybe here, the G forte piano. Yeah, I'm gonna conduct you once just to give you an idea of what I mean anyway. Let's do the same place one more time, right? Right, yeah, right. Just play from here. So, yeah, right. So okay, maybe play a little louder here. Right, right, so that you actually get softer to the top rather than louder, yeah. Same place, and then we'll go on. Yeah, same. Right, great. Yeah, right idea. Could you do the same thing without getting slow before the subito forte? I think there's more shock value if you don't sort of prepare it with a retard, right? Good, Nathan. So I don't have the. Those are good. Then those. Can you? I think you're playing the dotted note too short. Don't release it. Yeah. Like hang on. Yeah. I still feel a little release in it. Right. Now play the quarter notes, and then because that's good. It's okay. And then more. Right. Because whatever you do in the quarter notes, you have to outdo yourself in the dotted 8th and 16th. Maybe that's a good place to stop, huh? Double bar? Yeah. Since we got the high sign. Thank you very much. Yeah, very good.